I've just recorded the video you're about to watch, and in it, I found some stuff that I didn't notice about the guitar until about halfway through. So make sure you watch to the end, because there is some important information I discover roughly halfway through that you're going to want to see. In this box is a Space 2 from Henry's Guitars. What is a Space 2? Well, let's have a look and find out. We'll unbox it together. I like that. Welcome to the new world of guitars. There is a pink and black case, first of all. We'll open that in a moment. I want to show you what you get in the box. You get some strap locks to lock your strap onto your guitar. You get a Guitar Barber guitar service mat, which is also known as a glossy piece of cardboard, but it is a mat. And then in the case itself, let's have a look in the pocket. Nothing. Let's open this together, because this is the important part, the guitar. That is a pretty guitar. I also got a little letter. It's not even my birthday. Your guitar helps to fight deforestation. And there's a QR code on the back as well. Tidy! And now back to the guitar. My goodness. There it is. That is as stunning on camera as it is in real life, I hope. And it is unbelievably light. I will weigh this in the video, of course, and I will measure the pickups and do all that sort of stuff. But first, let's plug it in, tune it up, see how it tunes, see how it feels, and hear it. Okay, tuning was a breeze. It was pretty much in tune out of the box already. And I can't get over how light it is. Let's put it through my Fender Deluxe Reverb with a bit of drive and some delay and some reverb. And here's these pickups. That is a very, very nice guitar to play. The feel is, I mean, it's obviously a T-style guitar, and there's just the extra appointments on it that you get on more modern guitars. I'll run you down with the full specs in a moment, but the highlights are body cutaway, roasted maple neck, cutaway at the heel, good pickups. Oh, and locking tuners, which is probably why it held tune straight out of the box. Strings are nice as well. Okay, let's go completely clean with some verb just to hear these pickups. Bit of dead air there because I forgot where my button was. This is an extremely playable guitar. I think I've played more in this video than so far than I've already done in the last videos, mainly because it just feels so right. There's a lot to like about this guitar. It is the lower end of what is now mid-range, meaning it's not a budget guitar, but it is not a high-priced guitar either, and we'll talk about that later on in the video. To give it its full name, it is the Henry's Space 2 TL1CM. This one is the sky blue model, but there's various other colors available, and you can check out the website in the video description to find out what other colors are there. We're looking at a body made of Paulownia wood, which is why it is so light. It is a matte finish, and it feels great. I love matte finishes. It's a TL Telecaster body shape, of course. This neck is roasted maple, and it is not the roasted maple you get on some of the entry-level guitars with roasted maple. This feels a little bit cut above, shall we say. The neck shape is thin C, the fingerboard is rosewood. There are 22 frets, and these are jumbo stainless steel frets. And some of those words should have grabbed you and said, this is not an entry-level guitar. This is somewhere between Harley Benton and Fender Player 2, or Fender Vintera, should we say. So it's about Player 2 level, almost Fender Vintera. But the difference is these come set up by luthiers at the shop, which is why it was in tune at the box. We have the scale length you should be expecting, which is 25.5 inches. We've got a 42mm nut. That is a truss rod. Is it dual truss rod? Yes, two-way adjustment on the truss rod up there. And that's an oxbone nut, by the way. The fingerboard radius is 13.75 inches, so almost 14 inches, just about there, which is 350mm. And these are pearl circles, which I kind of dig on the Henry's guitars, a little bit different. As for the electrics, and I've just noticed that I haven't taken the plastic cover off the neck pickup yet. I don't know if that makes any difference to the sound, but I'm going to have to take it off. Come on, you beauty. Oh, I've made it worse. No, I've got it. Here comes the satisfying part. Oh yes, there we go. Now, pickup-wise, we are looking at Henry's sort of branded pickups. Henry's don't make their own pickups, but these are made for Henry's. And this one has Super Twang written on it. I've got to polish that up now because I don't like to have a dirty-looking Tele neck pickup. Filth. Utter filth, Andy. Right, so these are the Henry's Super Twang set. And we've got a three-way blade switch, a master volume, and a master tone. Up on the headstock, we are looking at Henry's branded locking tuners. Well, I assume they're Henry's branded. It's got a big H on them, which must stand for Henry's. They are sort of kidney bean shape as well, so if you've got big fingers like me, you might have a bit of trouble getting in there, but it's all right. And let's just draw attention to the bridge. It's very comfy because you haven't got the full sides on it. It's cut away at the sides, and you've got compensated saddles to help with the intonation on the three barrels. I'm going to go over some things that I love and some things that I don't love straight away. I love the color. I love the sound. I love this rosewood fretboard and this beautiful caramelized neck. I don't love the pickup switch. It feels a bit wobbly, feels a bit sort of like it's going to bend that way. So the switch could be better. And also, I've noticed that the jack socket is rattling around a little bit in there. So I'm going to have to fix that. For now, I'm just going to twist that nut, see if that makes a difference. There we go. That is a bit of a letdown because everything else is seemingly perfect. Oh, let's check the intonation. It does seem that these strings need a little bit of stretching in still, but the intonation, the setup is spot on. This kicks the butt of some of the higher priced the Fender Player 2s and also the Harley Bentons underneath it. Although I haven't played a Harley Benton in quite a while. Right, some more sounds. Let's go over to my Colt from Ace Amplification, a Plexi style amp, and have some rock. There's a lot to like there. That just rips in the bridge position. It's extremely comfortable to play, and then there's that sound of that bridge. In the rocky crunch plexi position, that's just beautiful. In the neck, it doesn't quite do it for me, it's too muddy. I might take that back. It's not muddy, it's just different. I think there's some hidden stuff in that middle position as well. There's a lot so light in that guitar. I shouldn't be so surprised. I mean, it's hard to get a guitar wrong at this price point. And this price point is around 650 to 700 euros. So Henry's Music being in Europe, this is in euros. And yeah, I thought there was a crack in the back. It's not. Or is it? I wasn't sure, and I've had to take my glasses off because I've got to that age, where things close up don't necessarily focus well. And there is a crack in the back where the neck plate is screwed in too tight. That is a shame. And of course, this video is still going to go live. You're still watching it, so therefore it is live. Combine that with the output jack thing being loose, and that disappoints me heavily because the rest of this guitar is absolutely superb. That makes this a B stock, so it should be reduced in price. I don't dislike it anymore, it's just that now that should be cheaper. I hate when this happens, but because this is an authentic, real review, that's what you get. And it's so important to me to give my experience out of the box of the guitar that you might buy. And what's really cool here, if you look on the plus side, is that Henry's Music have sent out a guitar to me as they would send it out to anybody. So some people think that guitarists on YouTube get cherry-picked guitars, and with some brands that is the case. With Henry's, it isn't. It doesn't make me dislike this. I mean, that is purely cosmetic. It shouldn't be there, and I cannot let the guitar get away with it. But all it does is knock a bit of the price down. It doesn't change that this sounds phenomenal. So I'm going to carry on, of course, and review it as if the guitar doesn't have an issue. Oh, there's a bit of plastic to come off there. But the guitar does have an issue. Oh no, I've entered that thing where is that going to pull off? Yes. Hang on, talk amongst yourself for a moment. There we go, nice and clean. So, moving on from that nasty discovery, I want to play some funk on it. Let's go over to the Fender Deluxe Reverb again. Turn that off. Now, let's try funk on this middle pickup. Yes, there is some funk in there. So I'm really digging the bridge pickup and the middle position. I haven't found a place really for that neck yet. Maybe it's just there. Getting more problems with this. I'm having more problems with the output jack, and it's really disappointing because I know Henry's pride themselves on setting these up out of the shop before they send them out. And yes, the setup is phenomenal, but this is just not acceptable. And I know that I took this knob off, but now the volume knob is a bit wobbly. So that also needs tightening. I can do it with my fingers. There we go. And this has very quickly gone from a, wow, do I love this guitar and I recommend this guitar, to, wow, do I love this guitar, but it still needs some work before you can really recommend it. That's super disappointing. This might be a one-off. It might not. It still does sound great and play great. I'm not trying to sugarcoat it. It's just, I feel we've let the guitar down, you know? What a shame. What could have happened is, because we've had all this hot weather, maybe the metal was expanded, and when this was done, that was tight. And now, since it's cooled down a little bit, the metal has contracted, and now it is not tight. Because I know that Henry's wouldn't have sent this out like that, but that's not defending this. Darn it. Okay, I'm going to crack this open, have a look inside it so we can check out what's going on in there. That is a shielded cavity with the old copper foil. And we've got vintage wiring, which upsets me further because, again, the potential of this. That's loose, so it needs to be tightened. I'll do that and sort out this jack socket as well. There's the culprit. This is looser than, insert something that's very loose here in the comments section. But yeah, that shouldn't be happening. Let's see if that is a little bit tighter. Yeah, perfect, as it should be. And these two things, this loose nut is almost forgivable, but not on a brand new guitar. That you can't escape from. So now that I know it works, I'm going to take that back out. We're going to measure the output of these pickups. Okay, here we go. Can you see that? You should be able to see it. We'll also put it as an overlay on screen for you. Plugging it in, the bridge pickup is 12.2-ish. Yes. The neck pickup is 9.9. And both together, in parallel, 5.6. There's no pulley outy or switchy. That's what you get. That is DC resistance, of course, and I do like that bridge pickup very much. It's one of my favorite Tele pickups I've heard in a while. And it's called Super Twang. Let's find out how much this weighs. It's not going to be very much. I'm going to guess at 2.75 kilos. I seem to upset some of you when I put the scales on the couch, but it is a sturdy couch and this is a professional scale. But just to not annoy anybody in the comments section. There. I'm tearing it. It is zeroed. It is zeroed out, and I'm going to move that over there so you can probably see the guitar as I put it on there. Zeroed out, and 2.7 kilos. I was pretty darn close. In pounds and ounces, that is 5 pounds and 14 ounces. That is super light. Again, down to the bodywood. Will that affect the neck dive? Because it feels like it might. Let's use the strap locks as well. So these are the included strap locks. I've got to go and get a strap now. So let's fit that on there by unscrewing that part. Taking that off, putting that through the doofer. Putting it back on. Which way? That way. Screwing it back on. Okay, that's on, and this is one of those pushy things like that. Let's attach it. It should just push on if I do that. Lovely. That was easy peasy. And that as well. Great. Right. Standing up time. Oh, I'm not in a funk band. Let's adjust that a bit. There's a little bit of neck dive on that. Unsurprising. It is not, where's a pick? Plays great standing up. There's no noticeable neck dive. I mean, it's there, it just doesn't feel like it is there. Right, let's get into this. Let's take that off. Is it easy to get? It is. Super easy to get off. Barely an inconvenience. Right, this is a very pretty guitar. It's a very light guitar. It's a very good sounding guitar and an excellently set up guitar and extremely well spec'd. It is let down by that little hairline crack on the back and the electronics coming out of the box. It's available in other colours. I particularly like the sunburst one. They're also available in a distressed version if you like aged guitars. But I think this one is the most visually stunning out of the bunch. It might not be so visually stunning up against my blue shirt, but if I hold it up like that against the background, you'll see, well, you've seen it the whole video. I'm not going to sugarcoat the fact that this guitar is not perfect out of the box. However, I would hope that Henry's return policy would cover all that entirely. And this is a B-stock guitar. It still plays great, it still sounds great. You just shouldn't be paying full price for it. And I would hope that Henry's can watch this video and gain something from it. Also, it proves that Henry's are willing to send out guitars and have videos made for them that are not looked over by them and checked, as I know that some other videos are required to be by some companies that I do not work with. So, oh, that was rather self-righteous, wasn't it? Sorry. I just mean that this is an honest video regardless of the fact that it is sponsored. Thank you, Henry, for sending this out. You make great guitars. Try to make them a little bit better and you will take over some of the other models in this price point. If this were perfect, I would be screaming at you to go and buy it in the video description. It isn't perfect, but I'm still loudly suggesting that you go and take a punt because their returns policy will cover any issues like that. Man, what a beautiful and beautiful sounding guitar. And that is it. If you want more information, if I've missed any specs or you want to buy one of these or indeed one of the other Henry's guitars, links are in the video description and first comment, and I will see you in the next video. Let me know what you think of this in the comment section. Bye-bye.